Hey, welcome back to another episode of Addicted to Gear. Today's new pedal day, and I'm glad you can join me once again. We're looking at the Xvive Golden Brownie today, which is a compact pedal made from Xvive Audio, and you can check out their great products at xviveaudio.com. The Golden Brownie is their take on, you guessed it, the brown sound. That elusive brown sound that was made famous by Eddie Van Halen, and of course everybody wants to be able to have that sound. So this is their offer. It's basically a compact pedal that was, I guess, co-designed by Thomas Blug, who is an award-winning German guitarist. You may or may not have heard of him in the United States. I don't know how popular he is there, but he's very well known in Germany. So let's have a look at the pedal. The Golden Brownie, as I mentioned earlier, is again a compact pedal, which I really do like. I'm really getting very attached to the smaller form factor pedals these days, because I do find that they're very convenient. They fit very nicely on your pedal board. They don't take very much room. You can squeeze them in almost anywhere. Now, of course, everybody's jumped on the bandwagon when it comes to these smaller sized pedals. Donner makes them, Joyo makes them, Tone City makes them. Almost everyone has a couple of these that they're offering, including TC Electronic. There's a host of them. But the reason why they're everywhere is because they're very popular. People do like them. Now, of course, because of the small form factor, you cannot use a 9-volt battery with these guys. You have to use it with an adapter, so you have to take note of that. But that being said, I think the pros outweigh the cons with this particular pedal. There's a lot that it offers in terms of tonal variation. It has a lot of gain on tap. It has a lot of flexibility via the tone knobs. You can really tailor in the sound with the presence knob. Now this pedal, just to go over it very quickly, has 4 knobs. So you have your basic volume and gain knob, you have your presence, and you have your tones. You really have a lot of flexibility. You can dial in the tone that you're looking for, whether you want full gain or you want to just add a little hair to the notes that you're playing. And with the presence and tone knob, you can make it as bright or subdued as you want it to be. So regardless of the amplifier and guitar combination that you're using, you can really dial in your sound very nicely. The pedal overall seems to be very well built. I've only used it for a short time, but it seems very rugged. To me, it seems a lot better quality than some of the other pedals coming out of China right now. Even the knobs have this really nice grip on the edges of them that you can actually use so that they don't slip. They're smaller knobs, of course, because they have to fit the small form factor, but everything is very usable. Everything's nice and laid out properly, not cluttered. You have access to all the knobs. The switch feels very solid. There's nothing shaking inside. Of course, to cut the price or the cost of the pedal, the actual circuit is, I guess, surface mount micro components, so you won't be able to really fix anything easily. But again, who does these days? These are, most of the time the pedals that we buy today are hard to repair, so they're mostly throwaway. But again, I have no doubts that this pedal will withstand a lot of years on your pedal board without any issues. So I wanted to plug this in and go over some of the sounds with you, and I want to plug it into the least Marshall-y sounding amplifier that I have available here today, which will be my Blues Jr. There's no sense in plugging in sort of a pedal that will replicate that Marshall sound into an amplifier that already sounds like it's a Marshall. So we're going to go with the Blues Jr. and we're going to give the pedal a run for its money just to see how much of that Marshall is actually in this pedal. Now, the literature on this pedal claims that it's a JCM 800 type of tone, so it's going to be a little bit more aggressive. Some other pedals out there that claim to have the brown sound could get a little bit more creamy. I think this one has a little bit more edge to it. So let's plug it in and listen to it and see what it sounds like. The reason why I selected that guitar amplifier combination is because I want it to be well enough removed from that typical Marshall sound so you can really see how well you can dial in those Marshall tones with the Golden Brownie. Now, I think the pedal did a very good job. I was very impressed by the tonal range and how well the tone circuit works on this pedal. I was able to dial everything in from a more aggressive sound to a really creamy sound with it. Well-built pedal, great tones, very affordable. Check out the pedal, the Golden Brownie, at xviveaudio.com. Check out the full specs. If you have an opportunity to demo the pedal somewhere, do yourself a favor, try it out. I think you'd be coming home with it. A great addition to any pedal board. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you for joining me for another pedal review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any comments or questions, leave them below. If you haven't already subscribed, you know what to do. Hit the subscribe button right away before you forget, because there's going to be more great videos coming your way. So in the meantime, guys, stay tuned and keep rocking.